Hello and welcome to StudyIQ English. Let's talk about a new danger that has emerged over the very famous Dibru Saikhowa National Park in Assam. Now, Assam, which is known for its beautiful tropical forests, semi-evergreen forests, as well as many variety of plants and animals, various diverse ecosystems ranging from bird sanctuaries to national parks, is also home to certain endangered species. And yet today, as we talk about the very well-known Dibru Saikhowa National Park, there is a problem that has been highlighted from a study that was conducted in 2024. Today, the researchers and biologists are saying that there is a new tendency created because of the onslaught of a native grassland invader in the entire ecosystem of the Dibru Saikhowa National Park, which is so aggressive that it is slowly and steadily taking over the population of all other different varieties of flowering and non-flowering plants. Now, very interestingly, whenever we talk about invasive species, we often associate it with a kind of plant or an animal species that is introduced newly into a country from outside, from a foreign land. But this time, the enemy is not coming from outside. In fact, this invasive grassland invader is indigenous. It is a locally produced or a locally found plant within the territory of this national park, and yet it is behaving. Its phenomena of mutation, its phenomena of spreading, it is so aggressive that it almost mimics the behavior of foreign invasive plants and animals. So these two grassland invaders are found to be one, the Bombax aiba, and the other, the Lagerstromia speciosa. Now, these two are so aggressive in terms of their spreading and capturing the whole ecosystem that all other native local plants will soon go extinct if nothing is done to reverse this tendency. Now, it is not only dangerous because it alters the ecosystem of a given area, but it is dangerous also because there are many herbivorous animals who are endangered, who are protected, and who are enclaved within this region, and all of them depend on these plants and on these various shrubs for their daily food requirement. So in case there is a complete reversal of the ecosystem, it will definitely impact the life and safety of all the endangered and near to extinct animals who have been kept safely in this area. So therefore, an immediate step should be taken. Now, this new research from 2024 has also told us that these new, very strange local grassland invaders are colloquially known within Assam as either the Simalu or the Ajar. The picture here shows them blooming fully in red colors. So from red to purple to orange, although they are a delight to look at, but in reality, they can pose a massive threat to the original ecosystem of this area. Now, in terms of how much impact can they have on the other local variety of flowering and non-flowering plants, yes, they can be compared to other quite dangerous invasive species, such as the four mentioned here on the screen. And now, when this phenomena is rampant, the research also says that these species have actually added so many changes to the grassland dominated landscape of this national park, also because in the last few years there has been a general change of the ecosystem owing to two reasons. One is the recurring flood in the Brahmaputra basin that typically happens in the monsoon and the post monsoon season, and the other happens to be an anthropogenic region. Now, naturally, we all know that outside the periphery, outside the core area of various national parks and bird sanctuaries in India, you have human habitation where various villagers and tribals have their habitation. They exist, they live there. In this situation, naturally, a lot of degradation is also associated with human activities in this area. So, therefore, the study highlights that owing to the consistent pressure of flooding, owing to the consistent onslaughts of human created changes, degradation, deforestation, soil erosion. Now added to this new phenomena of invasive grasslands, today it looks like the entire ecosystem of the national park is in danger. So the government says it needs to do something immediately to help maintain and restore the delicate balance of this area, because this park is also home to some of India's finest species, like the only abode for the feral horses in India. Now, apart from that, if we talk a little bit about the Dibru Saikhowa National Park in general, the map here shows you the exact location of the place. As you can see here, it is a very delicate, riverine, wetland area that is actually encapsulated. It is bounded by the Brahmaputra and the Lohit River in the north, while the Dibru River flows to the south of the national park. It is having an area as broad as about 425 square kilometers, and it was declared a national park much long ago in 1999, and then a protected biosphere reserve later in 1997. Of course, apart from the fact that it is the only home for the feral horses and many other kind of endangered species of animals, it also is an island-like landscape which is dominated by rich wetlands, grasslands, semi-evergreen forests. So today, its protection is something that the government needs to keep on the policy agenda. What can be done really to conserve this delicate ecosystem? Well, the biggest thing that's coming in the news is community action. As proven before, when the villagers, tribals, and the local people come together to restore the ecosystem, it can have a wonderful impact. For example, if community starts participating in better surveillance, participating better in trying to reduce the human anthropogenic damage in the area, this could really mean a lot for the conservation efforts. Then apart from that, the park also is a habitat for the very rare white-winged wood duck. It is also home to certain other very rare species, including the black-breasted parrotbill, the water buffalo, the tiger, and the capped langur. So all in all, for your GS paper 3, as we talk about science, as we talk about technology, the various domains within which AI, satellite mapping can be used to protect these animals in danger, to also understand and map how much damage has happened due to invasive species, how can the right policy formation be done so as to reverse the trend well within time. All these correspond to your GS paper 3 as we talk about national parks in India, biological diversity or biodiversity in India. Quite an important topic from the UPSC perspective. And now let's have a look at the prelims question, which you must try to solve and then post your answer in the comment box for us to get back to you. The question says, which of the following statements is correct about the Dibru Saikhowa National Park? The statements are: 1, it is the largest salix swamp forest in northeastern India. Now, if you wish to have a separate video on salix swamp forest, then do let me know in the comment box and we can have it for you for your GS paper 3. Second statement, it's a very easy one, that this national park is in Assam. And the third one, it is primarily composed of semi-evergreen forest. Quite an easy question there, a good practice revision. You need to decide which of these statements are or is valid. Do post your comment, and if you find these videos interesting for your exam, short, crisp bulletins, then do like, share, subscribe, StudyIQ English, and see you later with many more such fascinating videos. Thank you.